The main thing with hydroponics is that we're building a system to meet plant needs. That's a great science project. You have to look at a plant, you have to consider what it needs to grow and to survive and to be successful. And then we actually get to design and build a system that fulfills those needs for the plants. And because we're bringing our garden indoors in a controlled environment, we actually are free from growing seasons. We can change our temperatures however we like to grow anything we want, anytime we want, and anywhere that we have water and power.
I'm very interested in hydroponics. This will be our first year having a successful hydroponics unit. I am here so that I can definitely gain as much knowledge as I can.
We've had a garden for about 1.5 years, an outdoor garden. So when I learned about the hydroponics system that was available, we jumped on it. I wanted to make sure we were using it to its full potential.
We have zero gardening knowledge or hydroponic knowledge.
Gardening, no experience at all, except for home.
I do understand the idea, but I don't have details about how exactly it works. And it'd be nice to kind of explain to them the different ways in which they can grow plants, because a lot of them think they just come out of the ground, that's it, that's the only way they'll grow.
We're here at the Greener Planet Hydroponics training. It's the first training we've had, and right now the big group is broken into 3 smaller groups. So one group is learning how to germinate seeds in hydroponic medium without soil, and the next group is learning how to transplant those seeds into the hydroponic units, and the third group is learning about everything about lights, pumps, all the kind of infrastructure the different hydroponics units they're being trained upon.
Kind of have to go up and then take it out, so make sure you leave room at the top here or else you'll guillotine your top plant.
We've got about 5 or 6 different systems for teachers to experiment with putting together. Preschool, kindergarten, first grade, they're going to be working with the simplest forms of hydroponic systems, which are the crack key model and the bottle wicking system. Those are both passive systems. They don't require any pumps or electricity, and they also provide opportunity for like decoration and art and things. We have another group working with 2nd and 3rd grade teachers that are going to be building 2 different types of hydroponic systems. They're going to be working on a deep water culture hydroponic system, which is one of the more simple ones. The 3rd grade system that we've prescribed is the NFT system, which is a nutrient film technique. It's the first system we're going to introduce students to where it has actually a circulating flow of water. For our 4th grade teachers, we recommend a aeroponics hydroponic system. We prescribed this one for the upper level grades because it's a little bit more advanced as far as the build goes, but it's a lot of fun. Good job, team! Yeah! For 5th grade teachers in Las Vegas, we've been working with the vertical hydroponic farm wall system. It produces a lot more food than the smaller do-it-yourself systems, so a school can actually run a more robust garden program with the farm wall.
Simply just taking in, it's a good reusable project where they can just bring in different tubs that need to have a lid.
There's piping that goes like this, and then piping that goes like this, and there's emitters that come up, and the emitters sprinkle the water.
I feel like I learned a lot here. I knew a little bit about hydroponics. I didn't know there were so many different systems, and each one has their own pros and cons. Some are a little simpler but not as durable. Some are more durable but more complicated. And so it was very interesting.
You gave us the background information and the different types of systems there are for hydroponics. And then I love that we had the opportunity to take part in building a system.
I like the fact that it's hands-on. I've been to some workshops where you're just sitting and listening. Totally new idea to me. I can see where I can probably use this in my classroom. The hands-on approach and the fact that they have to plan and collaborate and all the different facets that you can use for education is just great.
But I definitely feel a lot more comfortable now with hydroponics and feel like I could go in and do things and measure, especially when it comes to working with the different fertilizers and the amount that you mix in with water and pH levels and things like that.
It's something that I can do in my own classroom. I felt like up until this point, like, oh, it seems so like high-tech and scientific, but now I feel like it's more accessible. How amazing is this?